What's up, losers? It's been a pretty eventful week for me, so should have a good bit to talk about here. First, I want to tell you a story that happened while I was on that hiatus. So I was at Huddle House with my friends, right? And of course, as a joke, they call me gay because, well, obviously that happens a lot when you're a dude. And so I go, "Hey, I'm not gay." "Oh my gosh, that guy's wearing shorts and boots at the same time." Or maybe I am gay. I literally said that in that order. But can you blame me? It was shorts and boots. Like, literally, like, imagine if I just went, "Hey, ladies." Imagine if I did that. Let me fix that camera angle. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I thought that'd be pretty funny. Didn't go as funny as I thought it would in my head, but what are you gonna do? So, I told you about my math teacher. It's the third time I'm talking about her. But I can't help it. When you just absolutely loathe someone so much, it's hard to get them off your mind. But this week she went up to me and asked, "What do I gotta do? You're refusing to do the work I give you. What do I gotta do?" Now, the reason I refuse to do her work. So imagine someone walks up to you every day and then spits in your face and then tells you to find the mean of this set of numbers. That is what it's like with her. Obviously, she's not spitting in my face, but she's still being an awful teacher. Now, I give her some lame excuse like, "I need to be stimulated by a teacher who's able to get me grabbed into the subject." I said something like that. I didn't mean it, but she said, "I don't believe you." That's literally what she said. Like, that's just plain true for anybody. You need a teacher who can stimulate your brain and get you invested into his subject. But she said she didn't believe because I refused to do the work. I refused to do the work, not because of that, because I hate her. Some people call it being stupid. I call it civil disobedience. Now, with civil disobedience, you usually understand that you're going to get punished for it. But in this case, I haven't got punished for it. Literally, she's like, "You need to do work. You have great potential." I have a 90 in her class. Yeah, I would say I do have some great potential, and what do you know? That potential just turned into kinetic energy. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Also, I performed at a jazz concert this week. We did like a good 6 out of 10. Like, very generous 7. Like, any less and it'd be 6. We were right on 7. But it was pretty nice. We did it at a place that's like totally dedicated to Elvis. Everyone there can only think about Elvis. That's the only thing they could ever care about more than their significant others. But we didn't play any Elvis pieces. So what if he didn't make any jazz pieces? He sung "When the Saints Go Marching In" that one time. Stupid. But I think I might be autistic. Like, genuinely, this part isn't a joke. Like, when you saw me uglier, there's that. You saw me earlier, very slowly trying to explain what was going on with my math teacher, and you see me trying to speak right now, but like, the main thing with autistic people is that they can't phase out all the background all the background noise around them. They can't do that, but and I haven't been able to do that as well as I used to be able to, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've been kind of going through a crisis up in my brain lately, trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know if Adderall's working. I don't know if I'm autistic. I don't know if I'm just plain stupid. So been pretty rough in that department. Yeah, I got 3 metal plates I gotta hang up. There's 2 Elvis plates and 1 Saints plate. You couldn't tell from when I wore the Drew Brees shirt like 3 times in a row, I like the Saints. And you couldn't tell by that back there I like Elvis, but you probably can't tell because you probably can't tell that's Elvis back there. But, yeah. Why'd I go? Gulp. It's also off screen, but I have an $80 Elvis jumpsuit from Aloha from Hawaii. I only slightly regret purchasing that because there's like a bunch of other better things I could have bought with that. Hey, it's pretty cool. I can't hang it in my closet because it'll get glitter everywhere, so I have to hang it in my closet doorway. Still able to close my closet, but it looks stupid and ugly, and I hate it. Well, then again, there's a dartboard right next to it that looks stupid and ugly because it's just a dartboard surrounded by a giant plank of wood, so I don't make any holes in the walls when I miss the dartboard. Yeah. No, I thought this would take up a lot more time than I thought those 2 stories would take up a lot more time than they did. I could talk about there's this account on Instagram I've been watching. She's autistic. She talks about things she has trouble doing because she's autistic. And coincidentally enough, I have trouble doing those things. I'm not going to come on here and just say, oh, wow, guys, I'm autistic because I found one relatable meme made by an autistic person. No. I'm not going to claim I'm autistic without an official diagnosis but it does keep me up at night thinking about it, and I don't want to sound like those people who go on TikTok and be like, I'm autistic, I can do this. Those people are stupid. They're literally romanticizing neurological disorder that makes people's lives so difficult. Why do we do that? Why do we choose faking autism as a way to make ourselves feel so special? Why do we feel the need to feel so special? Yes, because, well, if you're at a party, everyone there's dressed normally, then you see a guy dressed as a Joker. He's probably going to take up most of your attention. But at the same time, if you're at a party and everyone's dressed normally and you see someone dressed as the Joker, you're going to be like, yeah, no, I think I'm going to not talk to him. That's how I see it with people. I almost said that's how I see it with autistic people. No, that's how I see it with people faking autism. They seem like just major jerks. And I don't like talking to jerks. Which is why I'm talking to me. I'm so nice. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this camera. When I'm talking, I'm looking at the picture of me in the camera. I'm not even looking at you. No, I'm looking at the picture of me. Idiot. Loser. How's this? Oh, I need to blink. Oh, gosh. I have very sensitive eyes. Yeah. It's nice talking to you, man. I just want, like, a YouTube channel. I just want to, like, be able to use this to tell people things I'd never tell my friends or really anyone around me that I want to get off my chest. But the thing is, only friends and people I know watch this. So ain't that just great? Yeah. So they're like, I'm in 9th grade, and you're teaching me how to find the mean. And he's like, I need to teach you how to use Desmos, too. Desmos is a calculator. If you don't know how to type Well, let me rephrase that. If you know how to type, you know how to use Desmos. And back to the finding the mean thing, I passed 6th grade, believe it or not. So I know how to do that. Why are you teaching me it again? Okay, we good. I really don't like this math teacher, you know. I did tell her in a very polite way that she needs to learn how to control her students too. I'm sure that went right over her head though, because she's just too close-minded to take advice from anybody, especially from me, because apparently she doesn't believe a single word that comes out of my mouth. I could literally tell her that I breathe air and she wouldn't believe me. I hate her so much. I hope she gets fired, but I doubt she'll do anything to get fired since she's such a nerd loser. But, I need to stop letting her take up so much space in my mind. Well, yeah, see, hate never helped, because the person you hate either don't know or don't care. Stole that from Medgar Evers. His wife. Medgar Evers probably told his wife that. And then Oprah Winfrey said that quote. Was that Oprah? Whoopi Goldberg said that in The Ghost of Mississippi, starring Alec Baldwin and James Wood, I think is his name. I think that's where I'm going to end it for this episode of Randi-Cast. Later.